What's up everybody, welcome back. You can get some pretty interesting things on the internet. I mean, check this out. This is a 3D printing pen. Yeah, so it's like a 3D printer that creates stuff, but it's a pen. Turns out there's a lot of people that actually get really into 3D pen art and sculptures, and there's some really cool stuff you can find on the internet. If you get a chance after this video, go look at some of the sculptures that people make with it. It's pretty insane. I'm not gonna pretend to be anywhere near their level when it comes to like arts and crafts and stuff, but I got my hands on the 3D printing pen and I decided to make a video on it. So let's open it up, check it out, and see what's inside. It also comes with this book. So the book kind of has templates that progressively get harder. It starts out with stuff that's pretty simple, like this butterfly. Basically you print it flat and then you put it together at the end. And then it gets a little bit more intense. I mean, you have coasters, you have ships that you can build, dragons. You can build a plane with the 3D pen. And by the end of it, you're starting to print stuff like a bobblehead cowboy, this cool looking alien, a pirate ship. Are you kidding me? Look at this. How long does that take to make? It's pretty intense. But at the same time, if I could build a pirate ship out of a 3D printing pen, I'd be pretty impressed with myself. All right, so that's the book with the different templates in there. Let's check out what's inside the box. So obviously there's a thank you card, and we have the pen. This is what I'm working with. Looks like a tip. This tip heats up, melts the plastic. Has a warning sign on it, burn hazard, obviously. It kind of seems more like a colored pencil hot glue gun. There's two buttons on here. You have a fast and a slow. Obviously that just controls how fast the plastic is gonna come out. On the back you have two ports. One's gonna be for the plastic color that you're using to print whatever you're making. And then the other is gonna be a power. So obviously you have power supply. Doesn't have a battery, so you plug it in wherever you go, whenever you want to use it. And then it's got a switch. You have an off button, a PLA, and an ABS/FLX toggle switch. Difference between PLA and ABS, I guess, is just the type of plastic. One is a little bit more of like a matte finish and the other is a little bit glossier finish. I don't know if there's any difference other than that. If you know, let me know in the comments below. And then you also have a couple tools. So this is going to eject the plastic when you're done with it. So if you only use part of the color stick, you throw that in there, eject it the rest of the way through. Or the instructions also say you can take the tip off and eject it backwards so that you can save some of the color if, you know, you're being conservative on your color sticks. There's also a little tool. It's a little flathead screwdriver. I guess it's just for maintenance stuff. If you're going to take the head off, replace it, clean it, something like that. Last thing that comes in the box is a tool. It's basically like a little metal spanner. It goes on the end of the tip and you can swap the tips out. So if you want a wider tip or a more fine printing tip, you can swap those out. This only comes with the one tip, just the standard one. I'm not gonna get any other tips for it because I'm honestly fine with this one. Everything else that's in the box, you have an instruction manual, an ultimate guide to doodling. The ultimate guide to doodling just talks about different things that you can create. You can create coasters, you can fix things, although I think you'd have to be pretty precise with it. I don't know how precise you can get with a 3D printing pen. So fixing anything that has a lot of precision to it, I don't know if you're gonna be able to do it. It's gonna be pretty tough. You'd have to be really good with the 3D printing pen. But something that's kind of just a general fix, like a cracked pair of scissors or something like that, yeah, it'll work. It talks about how to draw in 3D. You can do stuff like the Eiffel Tower. This actually might be cool. And then you have colors. So you have two sets of the ABS color and then one set of the PLA. Like I said, this is glossy, these are matte, a bunch of different colors. Should take me a while to run out if I'm gonna be doodling all the time. So I guess at this point I can really just make whatever I want. So I'm going to 3D print a YouTube play button coaster. Let's try it out. So here's what I'm thinking. I have black right here, and then red, and then white in the middle. Gives it a little bit of a distinction, makes it stand out a little bit more. Plus I get to play around with the other colors. It's kind of trippy. It's cool. I found it was a lot easier to kind of control it if I was going straight up and going down. It just seemed like it worked a little bit better. And then every once in a while, once the color ran out, I had to feed another one in and kind of just let it start to grab before I could actually start drawing again. but it is surprisingly fun to play with. And then it also helped that I was able to kind of establish borders. It didn't always want to stick to the paper, so it helped to kind of have a few different points that were holding it down and then connect everything as well. All right. And that is my YouTube play button. Pretty good, right? It's not quite flat. I don't know exactly why. But I think it'd be really hard to make something that was actually 3D. I tried making a couple of squares, like cubes, and it just didn't really want to stay put. So whoever's making those videos and putting those cubes together, bravo to you, because that's freaking hard. But either way, the important thing with this whole project is that my Christmas mug fits on the coaster. Sure, it's not quite flat, wobbles a little bit. If I ever have anything hot in here, I should probably be really careful or not use it. But it fits. And that was the whole goal of the video. Probably took me like 45 minutes to actually go through everything and make it, but it was surprisingly fun. A little bit addicting, even though it kind of looks like a 2-year-old put it together. Either way, if you want to check out the 3D printing pen, I'll link in the video description down below. What do you think you could create if you had this 3D printing pen? Let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos, and I'll see you around.